Alright, so I've been on the internet so far, and there's not really been much backstage news and rumors and headlines for the company right now. There's not been much news on the WWE. So I thought that instead I would make my own video where I can, explain my opinions and rants on the company, more so predicting the future of the WWE. So I thought that let's make a rant video and an opinion video on predicting the next 10 WWE champions from 2016 all the way to 2018. So I made this myself, the top 10 who could be the next 10 champions in the near future. Pretty much, let's start off now with number one. So it's an obvious conclusion. It's so predictable that this year's WrestleMania is gonna be about Roman Reigns, and he will be the one who will be walking out of WrestleMania as the new WWE champion. So I think number one, Reigns at WrestleMania 32 as the champion. But then what's gonna happen then? That's the question. What is gonna happen after he's champion? So despite having some trouble getting the fans to, be behind him, he will always be booed at WrestleMania. But then settle into some positivity reactions afterwards. So Reigns will still be given that lengthy run with the belt, but his main feud during the spring will probably be with Dean Ambrose, who will finally turn heel on Reigns to provide a fresh program with him and hope to get Reigns to become the top babyface in the company. So after Ambrose fails to beat Reigns in this on and on feud, there will be one man who will challenge Reigns, and that will be at SummerSlam 2016. This is number two, Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins will be Mr. Money in the Bank again, making his return at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and as he will be back as a babyface. So I think that the next night on Raw after Money in the Bank, he will confront Reigns, and for the first time in 2 years, both men will stand before the universe as fan favorites. I think that Seth Rollins will officially announce that he is going to be cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase for SummerSlam, so giving Reigns a month notice, and I think that Seth Rollins will beat Roman Reigns for the championship. I think that maybe Seth Rollins and Ambrose can team up and turn heel against Reigns to make him, establish him as the next face of this company. So I think that's what's going to happen. Number three, John Cena for Survivor Series 2016. So I think Cena will probably some way make his return, challenge Rollins, and then beat Seth Rollins for the championship. So I think that this will be a huge build-up towards WrestleMania and who will be champion at WrestleMania. I think you probably got that answer again. Number four, Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 33. So I think that this is probably going to be a sort of this match will probably be I think the company is going to be promoting Reigns versus John Cena at WrestleMania 33 to be the battle of generations, more so likely a potential passing of the torch match, which I do not really support at all. But the thing is, I think this is what's going to happen. This is more of my predictions more than opinions. So this is really not my viewpoint. This is not what I think should happen, but I think this is what I think will happen in the next few years of the company. So fan reaction heading into the match would probably be very difficult. Neither man is a favorite of the crowd, but to be honest, I think that Reigns, an anti-Reigns will probably, sentiment will actually cause some older fans to actually support Cena. So I think this will carry into the match itself, where "Let's go Cena" chants will probably fill the stadium. Cena will probably fight, but Reigns will ultimately be too much for him to handle. Reigns spears Cena, and then Cena will probably get into his face, demand a handshake, and then I think Cena will I think Cena will probably raise Reigns' arm. You see, that was very hard for me to say, but pretty much turn heel. So I think fans will probably scream into excitement, and John Cena will viciously beat Reigns to the ground and establishing his heel turn. Which number are we in right now? And number 5, John Cena at Extreme Rules 2017. So I think that Cena and Reigns are going to have a huge feud, and to next year we'll probably be announcing some sort of title rematch at Extreme Rules, which Cena will win back the championship and to become a record 17-time champion, I think. So, despite the fact that Reigns won the Battle of Generations at WrestleMania, Cena's newly born heel character will need the championship for, maximum impact. So I think that Cena and Reigns will have another hard-fought brawl, and this time Cena, using every weapon in his hands, ultimately beat the living hell out of Reigns to become the new champion. This is where it gets very interesting. Number 6, Cesaro. That's right, Cesaro at Battleground 2017. To be honest, I've actually thought less about this because I think this is what probably will happen with the company needing to establish more top superstars, guys like Owens, guys like Finn Balor, guys like Dean Ambrose, guys like Cesaro. Ever since Daniel Bryan, CM Punk have all left, Daniel Bryan includingly retired this past week, I think that they're in need of building new characters, building new top face superstars. So I think Cesaro will probably be the one to beat Cena and become the new champion. This is where it gets very interesting with number 6, I believe. I'm not really sure. Nope, I'm wrong once again. Number 7 this time. Finn Balor at SummerSlam 2017. I think this time Finn Balor and Cesaro are probably going to have a match. Probably it could be a fatal 4-way, a triple threat match to probably include Cena and Reigns themselves. But this time, who is going to be Mr. Money in the Bank to cash in his briefcase against Finn Balor? So I think at this point Finn Balor will be probably the next face, the next big superstar to win the championship, but his dreams will be crushed, once again with Mr. Money in the Bank. This is where I bring in number 8, Kevin Owens will cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase to beat Finn Balor and become the new WWE champion. So I think this is what's going to happen. Kevin Owens, the new big heel, along with Cena as well. But I think Cena will probably be, a vicious, dominating, ruthless aggression sort of character. But I think Kevin Owens will probably be the one who is a coward, a dirty sort of heel character. I think that suits him very well, along with his mic skills. All right. So I think starting off with the new 2018 year at the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns will recapture his WWE Championship once again, building up to his match at WrestleMania against number 10, Finn Balor at WrestleMania 34. That's right, Finn Balor at WrestleMania 34 is who I think will probably be beating Reigns at WrestleMania and becoming the next WWE champion. So these were my top, no, actually not really top 10, but these were my next 10 champions in the near future. I really did enjoy making this list. I do want to make some more, but I think now is not the time. We'll probably have to wait until next year or even 2018, because this is where I have got it towards. But I've really enjoyed making this video. Thanks for watching. Do leave your comments down below. Who do you think is going to be the next champion after this year's WrestleMania 32? Your comments, your thoughts down below. I do want to hear them or even see them. And I'll see you guys